The space of the most entertaining, most hilarious podcast on Friday nights. You got AP, Blackk G, and GMS. 3G's family, lock in. Let's go.
3 G's, we the 3 G's. 3 G's, 3 G's, we the 3 G's. 3 G's, 3 G's, we the 3 G's. 3 G's, 3 G's. This is the shit they've been asking for. 3 G's you have to know. Pour up a drink and pass the dro. Friday night's a classic show. Once a week we at your door. Guaranteed laughs for show. If you hatin', just watch the glow. Pay attention and watch the flow. AP the captain, he's steering the ship. A book in his hand, a gun on his hip. Packy say solid titanium bricks, vibranium shit. No phasing the kid. GMS on point, he ain't about to miss. Smoke in the air with knowledge and sense. Triple G's, where we at in this biz? Triple G's, yeah, we at it again. 3 G's, 3 G's, 3 G's, we the 3 G's. 3 G's, 3 G's, we the 3 G's. 3 G's, 3 G's, we the 3 G's. 3 G's, 3 G's. 3 G's, 3 G's, 3 G's, we the 3 G's. 3 G's, 3 G's, we the 3 G's. 3 G's, 3 G's, we the 3 G's. 3 G's, 3 G's.
Hey, yo, what up? What up? Can you hear me? Am I clear?
Yeah, you sound good, bro.
For sure, for sure.
So you out of Minnesota for a second, man. Where you at?
Yeah, man, I'm on location in Iowa somewhere, gambling a little bit, you know, out here for the brother's birthday. Over here kicking it, trying not to lose too much money, but you know, it's still a good time.
Do what I do, man. Side bet, man. Side bet.
Bets. Man, I was running the roulette table for a minute. I was doing good over there, but them slots is a bitch, man.
Yeah, I ain't too much on the slot shit. If I do, it be some penny slot killer time ass slots. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't trying to get rich on no slot. I like blackjack, roulette. I don't shoot craps in no casino. Shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been watching.
Salute, chat.
Man. Yeah, shout out to the chat, man. Go ahead and tap into the chat. Let us know you in here. I said GMS, motherfucker. 3 G's, fan.
Same shit.
I be used to it, man.
I'm sure we share a lot of the same audience, you know.
Facts.
So, you know, we're not gonna spend a whole lot of time. We're gonna get through the show kind of quick tonight, man. So a homie can get back to his, you know, gambling and shit. Because, you know, I'm keeping it real. This job don't pay very well. So the nigga is out there trying to get his rent up. So
hey, you feel me? If you got something towards my gambling bill, you know what I'm saying? Hit the cash app. You feel me?
I wouldn't tell him you gambling, nigga. Like, I don't think that was the best way to
you got
get niggas support me.
I'm an honest nigga. I'm Abe Niglin. You know what I'm saying? Abe Niglin, man. You gotta
look. Will Stumlin talking about gambling is my shit. Like, nigga, fucking without a rubber don't mean gambling, motherfucker.
Right.
That's just stupid.
Nah, I hate it though, man. To be honest, you know what I'm saying. You got to come out here with a certain amount and then be done after. You know what I'm saying. You don't want to be caught up in this bullshit.
Well, you know, look, like I said, man, you got to look at gambling like the fun is the gambling. You know, the point is the gambling. I got guys who like really take it seriously, like they be up. But I guarantee you, I worked at a casino. I guarantee you, if you're a constant gambler, you are not up, my friend. I don't give a fuck if you won 4 stacks tonight. You gave their ass 15 in the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? You just got a portion of your money back, and you about to get that shit right back.
Hell yeah, because you think you finna double that.
You know, but it's, you know, again, some of them niggas just do it for the sport. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. I'd rather shoot craps in the motherfucking crib. Shout out to Brim Dog. What up, homie?
What up, Brim?
All the other usual suspects. All right, so look, let's get through the show kind of quick, man. I'm gonna go right in. I don't give a fuck. We kind of ain't been doing it lately. I'm gonna go to Baller Alert, see what kind of things they posting. That's kind of how we do it, and then we decide do we give a fuck or not. So, real quick, first shit that popped up: Brett Favre going after Shannon Sharp and Pat McAfee after they called him out for Mississippi scandal. Is that welfare scandal and shit that Brett Favre was supposed to be about?
He got away with some bread.
But maybe he wasn't aware of the scam. You get what I'm saying? Maybe some other people finessed him and used his name, put him in a mix of it, and then you got people on SportsCenter and ESPN and whatnot dragging him in the mix like he's a willing participant or something.
Well, that depends. What was his statement? What did he say in response to them? Because if it wasn't, hey, I didn't do that or I had no knowledge, then nigga, we don't want to hear it. You was down with the shit because they had to. He has to know by now what the fuck happened because it's been circulating around different people and the masses.
We talking about a hillbilly white boy that's old and rich. I mean, I can see a motherfucker using my name in some bullshit. By the time I actually acknowledge or not even acknowledge, by the time I actually know about it, I'm like, what now? Like, what the fuck happened now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck I get involved in this shit? But I mean, I'm not saying that's the case, but I don't think he would try to sue them.
Right.
If he didn't have some type of way, even if he was involved, he think he got some kind of proof to show that he wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of fucked up because you coming at niggas' personal assets based off some shit they said. It's gonna be censorship in a minute, nigga. Niggas ain't gonna be able to say some of the slanderous shit we say soon enough. YouTube about to be weak as a bitch. It's already getting weak. It's gonna get real weak in a minute.
Oh, once YouTube decided to start monetizing the shorts, I knew they was gonna be on more bullshit because that's just more ways to monetize or to monitor what the fuck people doing on their shit. And if anybody was getting, and that's another thing. Once they start monetizing the shit, shorts was doing a lot more numbers than the regular videos and the lives and shit. And once they start monetizing that shit, then the views are going to start going down on the shorts because they want to be able to, monitor what the fuck you doing and if it's okay for ad dollars to be, on top of that video.
You know what I feel like, though? It's not going to monitor the chosen content creators. The ones that they want, they can do and say whatever the fuck they want. And they're just going to weed out all the rest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it ain't gonna censor the true content itself. They just gonna censor who they allow to say the wild shit because they got their little shit in, I'm sure they have their agendas. You dig? That's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's see what else. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I mean, I hope Shannon don't get his money just, hit too fucking hard in those bullshit like that. Just fighting court cases and things like that is taxing on your pockets. But
well, quickly before you move on from that, speaking of Shannon, there was a video that went viral today of Shannon walking through the airport with his dog.
I seen that.
Somebody was recording him. He was like, "Why? Why would you do something like that? Why would you record me like this?" And the dude was
and that motherfucker said, "Why not?"
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, and why not, motherfucker?
Fuck you, you black bitch. That's what the fuck that sounded like.
But that's still a stupid ass motherfucking thing. Because let's say I'm Shannon Sharp and I'm walking with my little dog, big ass strong black man, cognac sipper with the Black and Mild in his pocket and his little poodle and shit. And he walking past.
It looked a little moist.
Well, I mean, I got a poodle too, but I wouldn't be doing that. I have my poodle walking behind me like how bitches be having their 1-year-old walking behind them in Walmart like 30 feet away trying to keep up and shit.
All Shannon was missing was a little tote bag to put him.
He had it. It probably was across his strap. His purse was on the same side as the dog. So I just you a celebrity. You walk past, you see somebody recording, you just throw the hand up like, hey man. Hey man, throw a peace sign up and keep it moving or some shit.
I think you think he was well aware of how he looked, which is why he turned and said, "Wow."
That's exactly why he was salty. Hey man, I'm trying to have a moment, man. Hey man, why would you do why? Nigga, shut up, man. You got caught slipping, man. Drop the dog, nigga.
Why would you record me in this position?
He should have dropped the motherfucking dog. Like I said, it should be walking behind him like how hoes be doing their babies in the store. Nigga, that's how I was. That's how my dog walking with me, motherfucker. Man. I don't care about this shit. Let me. Okay, here go another one, man. Okay, White House confirms that the object flying over Alaska has been shot down. Motherfucker, we saw it. We saw you shoot it down.
That's a different one.
Oh, it's another one.
See? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, but look, it's the same thing, just another one of the same things.
No.
It's a different type of device.
It's a different. They said it was the size of a car.
So the other one was bigger than the size of a car,
was
wasn't
a balloon.
But it was bigger though, right?
It was big. I don't know how big it was, but I know it was a balloon. And this one, they just said they didn't say it was a. That's the thing. The first one, they were making it very clear that what they saw and what they were about to, shoot down was a balloon. This one, they just said it was the size of a car.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
Some weird shit going on.
I don't know what the fuck going on, but I don't care. I think just who we got as a president is fucked up enough and weird enough. Yeah. This nigga has been damn near retarded for 3 years. Like his faculties are gone.
Oh, he's done, bro.
And this motherfucker's still in office. Like his fucking vice president just as fucking sedity and dumb. I'm like, and I'm not saying I know who I will want in office or do I even care, but I'm just like, man, this whole fucking country, this whole fucking system, all this shit is a joke, nigga. We gonna talk more about that in a little bit. Let's move on from now. I don't give a fuck because this is just gonna continue of shit we don't give a fuck about. Let's do ghetto etiquette. No, let's do the GOAT. Let's do the GOAT. Okay. This gonna be simple, man. Y'all gonna knock this shit right on out. I know I got some wild cats in the chat, so this shit gonna be easy. What is the greatest place to get some cutty of all time?
The greatest place?
Yeah, that place, that spot where you like the car, the motherfucking hotel, that couch, mama's, that one room in the back of the house with the squeaky mattress, a mattress on the floor. That be lit.
The ottoman.
The ottoman. You know what? The ottoman be a little too low for my liking. It's a little too low. I say the back seat, nigga. I say the back seat, dog. I have changed some bitches' whole understanding about their life in the back seat, nigga.
Man,
let me tell you why. You a big ass 6'5" nigga, so you don't know shit about this.
I can't even think about the back seat.
Hell no, you be standing in the back of a motherfucking a U-Haul truck, bending bitches over in the back of the U-Haul truck. Nah. I'm talking about back seat. Let me tell you why, dog. The back seat itself, that hard surface, that bitch ain't going nowhere.
Hell no.
That means she just taking it because she ain't no spring to it, ain't nowhere to go. You got her folded up. You in her motherfucking esophagus, nigga.
It's funny you said that because I tried in high school, man. With one of my first girlfriends in high school, I tried it, man. I had to have the door open so my legs could be out.
Ain't that some shit, nigga? You got a toe cramp. That nigga had a Charlie horse in his toe. But look, there's another thing. Even when a bitch rides you in the car, like let's say you got the music on, you damn near sitting up in the back seat and she ride you. Dog, she go crazy. She got the back seat to hold on to. You got the music playing, you vibing and shit, getting rolled, nigga.
Right.
Dog, they just easy work. Probably the easiest work. But I'm just saying that's my spot. But when I used to work at Walmart, we used to have like hour-long lunch breaks. Nigga, I was fucking. I was doing some fucking. Those and others, like whoever they was.
You was scouting the Walmart bitches, like,
bro.
Man, this one like she a freak.
Bro, listen, let me explain something to you. I was one of them niggas that no matter where I went, I was collecting hoes. If I joined the fucking the karate class, I fucked the one bitch in the karate class. Like wherever the fuck I was at,
right.
I collected a bitch or two to fuck on, right? But when you got an hour-long break, you got chicks that know you, that you fuck with. They want to see you. They leaving the club. They like, you working tonight? I'm finna come see you on your break. Me and my wife relationship started fucking in cars and progressed to a happy marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like it all started somewhere. And that That motherfucking back seat is a motherfucker, dog.
Now, when I worked as a bouncer, man, I saw how like the veteran niggas around there was getting them, because like the girls would be walking up to the front, and them niggas would just pass them, you know, VIP passes and shit. You know what I'm saying? They be paying general admission. Mm-hmm. They be giving them the different colors and shit from VIP, like little different tiers and shit that they had, and then that'll get them enough clout or enough, you know, good graces to where when the club closed and niggas is ready to leave, be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take you to your car type shit. And I was seeing hella security guard niggas like taking drunk bitches to their cars and shit, never coming back and shit. I'm like, oh man, you niggas is on some shit.
Hey man, I'm just saying, dog. It depends on how you live, man. Like when I worked at the casino, I got a baby mama up out that bitch, a relationship or two. You know, like everywhere I go, I collect them. You know, but you know, we got to talk about the best spots, man. Second to me, then the car is it got to be a hotel room. I still think hotel rooms put you in like you in mode, right. Like you in mode. Especially like very rarely do.
Got a jacuzzi in it.
Well, you know what? I don't like fucking in the jacuzzi, but I like fucking standing up in the jacuzzi.
Scenery, man. It's more so.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
The surroundings.
I feel you. You right, but
thinking like, ooh, we got the jacuzzi in the back. I'm finna go.
Or you got mirrors to look at. You know what I'm saying? Or you tipsy or drunk. You know, but I feel like you do your best fucking in there too, because it's almost like. How can I say it, dog? Like, if you let's say you ain't on your best at a hotel, nigga, that hurt. That will hurt.
Yeah. You
done spent bread. You in this motherfucking spot. This bitch got lingerie on and shit. You don't do your best in the hotel, nigga. That shit hurt. Both y'all sad. Like right. That's a sad motherfucking moment, nigga.
Nobody's satisfied. Motherfucker sit over here mad as hell.
Yeah, man. So it's almost like you just know better. You know to be on some shit if you get a room, you know. But so I mean, them my look too.
Themselves like they be like, yo, I'm at a hotel. I can imagine myself sneaking off type shit. This the woman I'm sneaking off with in the hotel, but it's really just your girl and shit.
How about this? Anywhere outside.
Oh, yeah.
When you just know that you outside, you're like, I'm outside.
Yeah.
And my dick is out.
Right.
And I'm fucking. Like, just anywhere outside, dog.
Right. Nigga smelling fresh air.
Fucking squirrels looking at you like, hey, nigga, you know we checking for nuts, nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? Be careful around here, nigga. You don't know what neighborhood you in. You said what?
A fucking owl staring at ooh.
Nigga, hey, that's crazy. Me and my wife was fucking in the park one day, dog. We got caught multiple times, but we was fucking in the park one day. I had her like bent over on her knees though, and some lady came. This the weirdest place to ever for anybody to walk through. Like nobody would have ever walked through this way. Yeah. But here come this lady taking a shortcut to the bathroom, like where the swim pool was and shit. So she come cutting through there. She like, don't mind me, y'all. And I'm like, we both stopped like two animals fucking like. Y'all both stop kind of what y'all doing, look over like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then she's like, don't mind me, y'all. Shit, got right back to it. But the police done caught me before in the car. On them Walmart nights, nigga, I had it was wifey that time. We was in the Aldi's parking lot because it was an Aldi's.
Yeah, Walmart got regular patrol.
Yeah, but they ain't tripping on you. We would have been better off staying in fucking Walmart parking lot. You know, but I think at the time, you know, I had too many Walmart friends and wifey wasn't top of the chain at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then, mind you, I'm in my 20s, y'all. You know, this is some early young 20 shit. So then we go to Aldi's and we in a parking lot and the police pull up on us, put the light in there, you know what I'm saying, catch us fucking, I'm talking about sweaty, damn near butt ass naked. I done got so, and I'm in dark ass tent, so I done got so comfortable. And what made us look hot is the car was running, you know, because it was colder. But you know, when you in dark tent, you get comfortable, nigga. I was butt ass naked, nigga.
Was it in the winter or some shit?
It was cold enough to have the heat going, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they pull up on us, and then they let us get situated, cleaned up and shit, or dressed, I should say. And then they made sure that we knew each other. You know, they asked us our names, and I got to know her name. He got to make sure this wasn't no prostitution type situation or whatever. Mm-hmm. We just went to another spot. We just went to another spot and finished. Bro, niggas was fucking in the family bathrooms. Niggas was fucking in the cars. Niggas was getting topped off. What else? Excuse me. I can't even tell you how many managers. So it was just, this is what the fuck you do. When you working jobs like that, you're supposed to find perks.
Yeah.
Some got to make you want to get up and go to work. You know what I'm saying? The pay ain't it. So, you know, and I always had to keep a job for child support reasons. So I would keep any job just to keep child support coming or paid or whatever. But, man, you get perks, man.
How about this question, since we talking about jobs? How you know if your girl or your whoever it is, your significant other, this for the chat too, how you know if they got a work husband or work wife?
How do you know that or how do anybody know if the person they with
know that, you know, what are the signs of that? What do you think?
That they attractive. That's it.
That's all.
Hold on. That they're attractive and there's someone at their job somewhere equal to that.
Yeah.
Of the opposite sex.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's it. And that's all. And that's all. That's all it takes, and that's everybody.
They need something to look at while they sit there.
Nigga. Not even just that. It start off honest, like where they both talking about their significant others to each other.
Yeah.
Oh man, my girlfriend, or oh man, my boyfriend, oh man, my whatever, my baby daddy, my baby mama. That it start like that. Then it's like, what we ordering today? You want Pizza Hut? Fuck it, let's get a Pizza Hut. then it get to where the nigga stop asking the bitch to pay.
Oh shit.
And she like, I can pay for mine. He like, no, you cool, it's all good.
I got it.
Now that nigga buying now dog, then you gotta realize you at home fucking up left and right, starting arguments, y'all beefing about dumb shit. She get up, go to work. Then this another sign. She getting a little too goddamn cute. She a little too damn clean. She used to shower before bed. Yeah. Now the bitch shower before work.
Yeah.
She want a fresh pussy. You know what I'm saying? She want the freshest pussy possible. Just to make it to lunch, nigga. She need the freshest pussy possible.
Right.
The panties get cuter. What else? The perfume get more like noticeable. Mm-hmm. You know, the time that she got to work change. It's a lot of new overtime. It's a lot of new coming home just a little bit later. Because listen, brother, listen. I'm telling you, I could fuck for 15 minutes after work and be at home damn near like I stopped for gas.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then when it come to dudes, typically it ain't like the girl finessing you. It's these women need to know they dude at work buying bitches fucking pizza. Your dude at work acting broke as hell with the kids. He trying to make y'all cook at home, but this nigga at work buying motherfucking subs, pizza every motherfucking day. All kind of good. And then the bitch, you know, when they really start fucking and the pussy getting exchanged, that bitch orders become shit that ain't even open. Like Roof Chris don't motherfucking deliver that no motherfucking Uber Eats, bitch.
Niggas start leaving the job to go pick up.
Oh my! They ain't going to eat, by the way.
Right.
And nigga, you know it get worse now. The bitch didn't used to smoke. Now she smoke. She do whatever that nigga do. He do whatever that bitch do. Like when you start smoking cigarettes. When my work wife started smoking cigarettes.
Hell no.
Dog, I just seen you glance over and lost my fucking mind. Areas right there.
No, I
oh, I was going to say, you looked over like, this is rough.
I'm here by myself. I got the game on this shit.
Oh, okay. That was like, this shit rough. All right. Well, look, man. I hope y'all in the chat coming up with four. Let's come up with 4 spots for the GOAT real quick. So I say car. I seen y'all say Where the fuck everybody at, man? I seen y'all say by the lake. Get your soft ass out of here, Will Stumbling.
He said by the lake.
The couch. Let's do the couch. Okay, outside the couch. In the car.
You said the back seat.
Yeah, the car. We're gonna just say car. Car, couch, outside, and hotel. Which one is the best? What's the greatest place to get some cutty? I'm trying not to cuss as much, believe it or not. Ooh, I fucked a bitch and sat her on a high chair, a baby high chair.
What?
Yeah, man, but I did it because she had roaches. So I put her up somewhere high. Didn't let my pants go down too. I caught my pants right around my like knee area because I didn't want them too low. Yeah. And I had her on an old baby high chair in her basement. But it was roaches and shit. So I was like, I can't take no clothes. I had my coat on. I had everything on.
Well, I mean, it's an exception, man. Fuck them roaches.
I mean, you know, at the particular time, you know, I was accustomed to them my goddamn self. So it wasn't like, oh my God, this bitch got roaches. I didn't know if I brought them motherfuckers, if they was there. I didn't fucking know. Yeah, it was roaches. We was fucking around roaches. I mean, she knew what it was. I knew what it was.
Right.
She shook one off her cigarette pack like.
Oh, hell no. That's fucking disgusting, man.
Hey, man, that's long time ago, man.
Oh, my God.
All right, y'all go ahead and vote, man.
I had a mouse run across my foot one time.
Look, this nigga, hey, Wonder Man, wow. He said outside with the wind blowing in your, you know what? You know what's sad, bro? As much as I don't want to partake in your bullshit, that don't sound too goddamn bad now that I think about it. But it might keep the party going a little longer, quite honestly with you.
He said enjoy a nice breeze.
To be quite frank with you, it might extend the motherfucking date. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck was it? Oh, I had a cat extend the date. I don't like animals like that, but I was smashing and I was struggling. You know, I had one of them tight ass fucking cheap ass rubbers, and it was bothering me. Then her cat came behind my leg, and I'm like, what the fuck? But the cat did one of them a tail roll up my damn leg and flicked it. I said, I don't know why, but that shit just worked. I was in the game again. I had pussy everywhere, pussy behind me, pussy in front of me, but that shit worked. So, you know, but that was a long time ago. All right. Fuck that. All right. Ghetto etiquette. This is based on, I ain't gonna say what it's based on because I don't want to bring up the person. I want to talk about the conversation. Can you respect a OnlyFans chick as a mother?
I think I know where this is going. It depends on how she's actually treating her child. Like if she actually respects her child enough to want to try to keep it away from them as far as possible. Like there are ways to do this. You know what I'm saying? You can build an alias. You can have another name. You can wear a fucking wig. You can, you know what I'm saying? You don't even, some of the time, you don't even have to show your face. Some bitches be on here just showing their fucking feet and get away with it. But it depends on how you treat the situation. Because when your child gets older, you never know, man. Somebody might find out, you know what I'm saying, depending on how big you get. And somebody might approach your child about that. And you can't just feed your child some bullshit and say, well, just tell them this and it'll be okay. It's like, nah, niggas gonna end up fighting at some point. So it depends on how you treat the situation and how you treat your child and how you really get them prepared for that moment. Because if ain't nothing gonna stop you, if you don't have no other option besides OnlyFans, I mean, in your mind, then shit. I don't know.
This the point I took in that conversation because I was trying to think of different things that like even hit it from another angle, you know. So it be bitches that do things like that, like strip, porn, OnlyFans, supermodels, shit. If fucking a reality show star, whatever the fuck. I feel like it's things that people do on a regular for their life and they they job that is equally as embarrassing to a kid, damaging to a kid.
Yeah.
But we single out a bitch who doing OnlyFans because I feel like there's a classy way to do it. You might be a bitch that's in your fucking room in lingerie cleaning up, getting hit all night, ding ding ding, getting paid, and you in your motherfucking clothes. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning up,
right?
Showing niggas your feet and stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And so is she not to be respected simply because she got an OnlyFans? But then there's bitches who work at a job where they work at Walmart and they getting fucked in the bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? And they getting and it's getting, it's a lot of new niggas coming in and out of her life. You know what I'm saying? She might not even be doing no whole shit, but she got a lot of different people coming in and out of her life.
Yeah.
That's a little worse than a woman doing OnlyFans who ain't got no man, who you don't see nobody physically coming in and out your house as a kid. Your mama might go in her room, shut the door, do OnlyFans, but you ain't met no nigga. Ain't no nigga come try to live there. Ain't no nigga try to take y'all out on some stepdaddy shit. You get to enjoy your house, enjoy your mama with no bullshit. Is that a bad mother?
That's more so somebody that's about their bread.
I feel like it's ways to do everything. It's ways to do wrong shit right.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be a bitch out here on OnlyFans doing the selling that way and then all of a sudden be like, yeah, well, I take house calls too, because then it's like, shit. At that point, you might as well be on the street with it. I can respect somebody more who just going on there posting pictures and videos and getting paid from it and going about their regular business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you clearly somebody just about your money. Some of these motherfuckers, they out here trying to get fucked.
Bro, how the fuck you speed the chat up? Because this chat definitely behind like a motherfucker.
How you speed it up? I don't know.
Ain't no way they still responding to that old shit.
Or probably some people watch the replay. Some people be behind. Some people be behind themselves. That's
behind. All right, well look, you right. You good point. But it seemed like everybody is. Anyways, don't worry about that. So ultimately, I want to say this about OnlyFans, right? I don't knock hustles, but I do expect people to be discreet. If you're gonna do something that ain't, that's a little frowned upon by society, your kids' schoolmates and your friends and all that shouldn't even get to do it. I say a bitch should have a mask on. Bitch, do it in a motherfucking ski mask, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
got a COVID mask on.
Imagine a super sexy ass bitch with a ski mask on. And from neck down, doing everything you would want to see. Like, I don't give a fuck you got a ski mask on, bitch.
Like the two shiesty mask on, doing a bunch of...
I go to the fat bitch channel who got the pretty face that don't show her body. I go to her channel if I want to see a pretty face. You know what I'm saying?
So what would you respect out of? Like, would you just respect somebody just out there about getting their money or what?
I don't... Listen, this is the point. Your child needs to be taken care of. I think how you show yourself to society, it needs to be considered.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you that I've watched kids grow up with a police officer for a father and a teacher for a mama, and he saw more bullshit and had more trauma than a motherfucker who a woman that might have did some other things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's worse? I feel like the outcome of the child is more important than who raised this motherfucker. It's some street niggas. Let's put it like this. It's some street niggas and drug dealing niggas who are great fathers.
Yeah.
Now, what the chance that he taking is possibly ending up doing some heavy jail time at some point in his child life before this child is grown up all the way. That's a risk to take. I ain't saying you should. I'm just saying that could happen. You by the time the kid 13 and you've been spoiling them, giving them this great life and having a active father in his life, now you taken away by the feds.
Right.
That would turn his world upside down. But if you not taken by the feds, and even though you doing nefarious shit in the streets, you still taking good care of this child, he can benefit. Like young Meech, like Big Meech's son. Let's just say type of situation. Now I ain't saying he's well off or good. I don't know where his head at, but I'm saying, or you can have a father like Boosie, or a mother like K Michelle. They not OnlyFans, but they fucking wild. You know what I'm saying? Like
pretty wild.
You know what I mean? What kind of, you know what I'm saying? Is it just because they on OnlyFans that we judging them, or is we just looking at parents in general? Because it's a lot of fucked up parents that is doing whatever they want to do in front of their kids, fucking their kids' head.
You got to look at it from a human trait as well, because like, if you got somebody who's just a natural freak, they can have good intentions by their kids and want to see them do well and want to provide for them and all types of shit, but they just have this way about them that they can't really, they got to express it. They got to express them being a freak, or got to express them being a nasty motherfucker.
All right, look, let me address this, because this is a good point. Like I said, I'm just trying to look at this in a real way.
Okay.
Cool Cat OK said, the two don't go together. OnlyFans chicks isn't a house mom. But listen to me, bro. Whoever fucked and impregnated a OnlyFans bitch is the problem, not the OnlyFans bitch.
Yep.
If this particular bitch was a stripper, then of this, then of that, sold some pussy, now she doing OnlyFans, and there's some lame ass rapper nigga that want to impregnate this bitch and have his seeds with this bitch, she's just doing the best she can as a whore to raise a child. She was a whore before she was a mom, but now that you made this whore a mom, is she not supposed to do the best she can as a mom?
That makes sense.
So that's not the best way to introduce a child into this world. But if you do, I will respect a woman doing the best she can from her predicament, from where she come from.
And that's what I mean by somebody having that natural human trait. Like, how are you supposed to suppress that? If it's something that's in you, it's something that you are. Like, we know nymphos, nigga. We know freaky bitches. Like, this is something that's in them. That's who they are as a human being. They some freaks. So
that's why it's important not to impregnate them. Like, us men know that. Where we plant our seeds is probably the biggest choice we make or decision we make in this world. So if you plant it on fucked up soil, and it somehow happens to grow well, you should be thankful. Now, mind you, it ain't, that wasn't ideal. But let's say my baby mama OnlyFans chick, but I see my kid got everything they need. They love their mama. They don't even look at her in no disrespectful way. They don't really know much about it. They might hear shit through the grapevine, but they don't really know shit about it.
He said that's just how mom dress.
Well, hold on. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
There's a bitch that's an RN who's shaking her ass on her fucking phone in front of her kid. It's a bitch that's a college graduate from fucking Howard, that's a principal somewhere, that's shaking her ass in front of her kids on her phone. You understand? Oh, you know what I'm saying? So for no money.
Yeah, exactly.
For no money.
For absolutely no wages.
So then you might got a woman who does the OnlyFans shit, who when she's around her kid, she got on house clothes. She got on pajamas. She got her hair pulled back. She's cooking healthy lunches. Shout out to Jeff. She's doing like regular mom shit. And then when she put her son to sleep, kiss him on the forehead, she go in her room, turn a green or red light on, put the Santa suit on and start fucking herself with a double-headed dildo.
Yep.
Which most bitches is doing anyway. Just with no camera, you know what I'm saying?
Every bitch got the random double-headed.
There's a random double-headed one, 2 sets of them, the long skinny and the fat short, whatever they in the mood for.
Weirdest looking shit in the world, man. These motherfuckers be having alien built dildos nowadays. These motherfuckers, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh yeah, this is one of Jeff quotes that I ain't gonna lie, Jeff. When I first heard you say that, I don't know if I heard you say it on the Zoe show first or if I heard you say it after that, but I definitely remember you saying that shit. He said, "Fools get pussy, wise men give out dick." That's a fucking gem. Definitely a
bar.
gem. I do remember you saying that. I be listening to your ass sometime. It take forever to get there. But once you land, nigga, you do be having some shit to say sometime. Don't get too happy, nigga. Sometime.
Sometimes.
So look, I'm just gonna say that we got to really clean up our own act sometime before we judge how motherfuckers is raising their kids.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, because like I had a feeling you brought this up because of the Amber Rose situation.
That's how it got brought to me, but I didn't want to talk about Amber Rose because I don't like her, and I don't think she's a bad example of anything. So I don't want to use her as the conversation.
Yeah, I feel bad for Bash because like that he seems like when there's like a good kid, like a kid that's like has pure intentions, like he's a good kid. Like me being somebody who's a fan of Wiz personally and seeing like, you know, shit over the years and like this kid growing up. This ain't no, you know, bad kid or a not smart individual. Like he's smart enough to, you know what the fuck is going on. So it's like it's fucked up that he got to deal with that type of situation. And what I said was, it's like he's not gonna. It's gonna be so long where people, you know, allow him to get away with, oh, your dad, okay, well, I won't fuck with you because your dad is cool, or I respect your dad. But that only lasts for so long, because once you get a little older, them kids don't give a fuck. Middle school, high school, they ain't gonna fuck with who your parents are. If anything, it's gonna make them want to come at you harder.
Facts.
So I feel bad for him, man.
Yeah, but guess what? It was niggas that laid down with a known bitch. A known punk bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even blame the punk bitch. It's like, that's like when a pit bull bites somebody. It's like, that was a pit, motherfucker. Like, why was you around this motherfucker like that? Why was you provoking a pit?
Right.
I hate when they put down a pit for what, you know, or a wild animal for what the animal, or a zoo, a kept animal for what a stupid human did.
Right. Same
thing with these hoes. They wild animals.
They are.
All right, let's move on from that. I don't care about this shit. Now, I'm finna play something for you, and I want you to tell me what you think. Just give it just a second.
To this, jprince, let me talk to you, my nigga. I don't respect you. I stopped respecting you a long time ago, but when you took that young boy up under your camp and decided to sit up there and say, I don't know the situation with that paperwork. I don't know how that paperwork came about. I don't know the caliber of the nigga of that paperwork. But he came in, he checked in your house. Mob ties, right? Fuck your mob ties. Fuck your mother and everything that gave birth to you, you bitch ass nigga. I don't respect you because you had a child that wasn't a street nigga. Takeoff was a baby. He died in your camp. When I go outside and I'm amongst my niggas,
jprince a powerful nigga.
jprince can suck a. Listen, I want you to understand something. jprince can suck a soft dick, a hard dick, a long dick, a small dick. I don't give a fuck about jprince. He can suck any dick. And that's coming from Hassan Campbell. You's a bitch ass nigga. You's a bitch ass nigga. I will slap the shit out of your afro. I will bitch smack the shit out of your afro. Your fucking son. When Wallow sat up there and said, some of you niggas was raised, your son was raised with a silver spoon in his mouth. The only thing Wallow bitch ass didn't understand when he said that, I know jprince Jr., no, he is his father's child.
You got respect
I'm
for
not
Wallow
finished,
Gilly, though.
because when jprince Jr.
That's where y'all jump in. Like,
hold up, wait, they gonna get there. Because what they say, hold up, my niggas is not accountable for what I say.
Give me out of the camera. I don't know.
My niggas is not accountable for what I say. So what I'm saying is
powerful.
So what I'm saying is, right, jprince, right, you let that innocent boy, right, my brothers, right.
What floor is this?
You know what?
Third floor.
He don't stop, but I don't want to hear no more. So, what you think, bro? Talk to me,
man. As somebody who has went on record to say that the Prince family isn't necessarily beneficial to the culture or lives in general, especially in Houston. I also understand that whatever it is that niggas was talking about with their past or who they are isn't a myth. And one thing I've understood over my lifetime is it's not just the gangster motherfuckers that will end your life. It's the scared motherfuckers too. It's the motherfuckers that want to prove something. You know? It's a dangerous field. And if I was jprince in this instance, I would feel a setup coming. I would feel like this nigga is trying to put me in a position to get myself fucked over. And if I respond or if I react or if I do anything, it's only going to come back on me worse than it will come back on him. That's how I feel.
Well, I feel like he's saying volume. Maybe I don't know.
Can you hear me?
I heard you, but
okay.
It may be lower than it was. So, and they saying it's way too low. So I don't know. I like I said, I was hearing you. So dig this, right? All that he said, as reckless as it sounded, as many disrespectful things he came out, that he was able to say out his mouth, and coming from who it's coming from, which adds to the disrespect. I ain't gonna say I agree. I'm gonna say I do have a problem with the way this shit been looking to me. This shit been looking real crazy to me. The way everybody is seeming to handle themselves about it, I don't like it. It look lame as a bitch. Do that mean real niggas can't do things that look corny? Of course. I've done things that I look at myself as somebody who has a reputation and people can vouch for me. But I've done shit that played myself, that look crazy. Yeah. And I'm sure jprince steps out sometime and looks crazy, but no one is doubting who he is and what he's done and what, who he moved with. But I don't like that he took a platform to try to address Takeoff when you got Wack 100 disrespectful as fuck. I don't know how long, and you don't seem to nip that in the bud. And now you got Hassan Campbell putting his name in the pot to be one of them disrespectful niggas. You got Charleston White disrespecting you. And all of them niggas is making points too on top of it. I've heard Wack make good points about your ass. I heard Charleston and fucking Hassan make good points. Yeah. So either you not who you say you are, or you're smart enough not to be baited, or you playing the long game, like 6 years later after the shit blow over, them niggas gonna not know what hit them. Or some shit like that. I respect it. I get tactics. But it's looking real corny out here. And then he doing these fucking haikus. He writing these goddamn poems and then dropping them like it's some gangster shit. And it sound corny as fuck. And then, you know what? What's even crazier? I went straight to the motherfucking comments. Every time I seen all this being addressed, I went straight to the comments. The world ain't fucking with that gangster shit no more.
Not at all, bro.
This new generation, listen, they daddy was calling them punks. They mama was calling them punks when they was just trying to be kids. They don't like gangster niggas. That shit is dead. We washed.
I think this nigga's coasting off of the ideology of what mob ties is. He's coasting off that. So he's hoping that this idea or this image sticks with him as long as he can. But at the same time, it's like nobody wants to hear that from a nigga that's of his age. Because his niggas, jprince is almost 60 years old. So imagine the people that was running with him 20 years ago and shit. You know what I'm saying? They not
yo clicking niggas died from natural causes, motherfucker.
Yeah. So you got jprince Jr. out here bringing dumb niggas like the nigga who popped off on, you know what I'm saying? And they did all this dumb shit to where Takeoff got killed.
But hold on,
These ain't some
they
niggas.
saying that Takeoff can't move first.
Well,
I mean,
but-
Quavo and them can't move first.
But this is what I mean by that younger mentality. Regardless of who jumped off first, these some dumb niggas. They're not the same as who Jay Prince was growing up with and who he
You
was.
absolutely fucking right.
So
You
it's
absolutely
like
fucking right.
Something as dumb as an argument over basketball and a motherfucker apparently seeing somebody with a gun and being like, you know what, I can steal off this nigga and it'll be cool. That's a nigga with mental retardation, regardless of whose side started that shit.
Maybe I watch too many movies, right? But I would think that somebody with a lot of money would not send amateur hitters, would not send young dumb niggas to do anything or even speak on my behalf.
Right.
I would be sending off-duty police. I would be sending, the Chews. Somebody, I would be getting professional hitters to quiet some of these voices if I was that nigga. And guess what? There's other ways to cut a nigga head off. You ain't gotta physically touch a nigga. You can shut it. You could cut his water off on a fucking line where he ain't making no moves. You can cut his water off where no one's hearing his voice. Tommy Sotomayor ain't heard of no more. You know what I'm saying? Tommy Sotomayor he fucked with the wrong mob. He fucked with some angry black bitches that ain't had shit better to do during a pandemic. They got his ass the fuck up out of here.
You got to think about who Jay Prince is tied to. Jay Prince has a very strong relationship with the top, not one of the top artists in the game. If you wanted to get at people in a certain way, you'd pull industry moves. You try to stop this dude from performing here, stop this dude from getting looks over here, or being a part
of the Jay-Z method.
Yeah, exactly. The fucking Jay-Z method, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a problem with you and it's bad enough to where I don't want to see you around this motherfucker, that's just how the world goes, man. It's not even about oh man, you gonna do that to your brother, you gonna do that to another black man. It's like, nah, we got problems, we got issues, nigga. And if you want to fuck with me, there's levels to this shit. If I have a position in this motherfucker and you come at me crazy, I'm sorry.
Hey, shout out to Joe Blast for the 10, man. He said respect. Let me say this too, right? Image has been what niggas is. It's like the Wizard of Oz. That the idea that enough people believe that the wizard was the powerful one, when it was just a little motherfucking man behind the curtain. That is a lot of the times how these movements happen. Yeah, Saddam Hussein was one of the most powerful motherfucking leaders in the world at one point. Mm-hmm. But when he was on the outs, when niggas wasn't fucking with him no more, he was running, hiding holes. Now, what I'm seeing with Jay Prince is the hero done lived long enough to become the villain. The quote is like, you either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's starting to happen. Your legend is going down, down, down. You're dealing with a whole new generation of people that don't know shit about rap a lot. Don't know shit about you. Don't know shit about your sons and them. Drake kept it alive.
Oh, my God.
Let's keep it real.
They owe him money, not the other way around.
You know what I'm saying? Drake kept it alive. Now, that don't mean there shouldn't be respect given to people who did what they did and changed the lives of a lot of people, and probably who I'm sure he blessed a lot of people in his time.
Yeah.
But his old ways, you know what I'm saying? You gotta adapt. You gotta make changes.
My question that I asked, I said I had asked this a few days ago because, I was like, what is Jay Prince been doing over the past 10 years that's really been beneficial for the community, not just to benefit his pockets? And people were like, well, he started this, he did that, boxing and in the music industry and shit like that. I'm like, okay, he put boxers on, he put entertainers on, rappers and shit. But what all does that mean if you're using that power and those resources to terrorize the same motherfuckers you're supposed to be helping? Why is niggas and then to lie about niggas not having to check in when they come to Houston, which is the craziest shit in the world because too many niggas have already confirmed that they have to check in with you motherfuckers when they get there. This is what I mean. That's a form of terrorizing another black man or black anybody when you are trying to be the person that is supposed to be the person that's giving people opportunities. What does it mean if you're using that power and your resources to terrorize these niggas, man?
Look, we talked about it another time when I talked about this J Prince situation. Like, he's known for getting the chains back, getting everybody chains back.
Mm-hmm.
But I told you that's the oldest trick in the book.
Yeah.
I go get your chain and then tell you I can get it back for you.
You was the one that said that shit. I was thinking about that the other day. I meant to speak on that. I was like, somebody told me, but it was you. It was
I
you.
go get your chain. Then I send my niggas to get your chain. And then I give you a call. Hey, man, I heard what happened to you. I got that for you. And now what do the nigga on the phone think? This nigga was able to, in the streets, this nigga was able to track down a fucking chain from some old.
Everywhere.
He must got niggas everywhere, right? So I created the myth that is out there about me based on my own bullshit. So now I got niggas thinking like, this nigga can get niggas chains, but he must be, he got, 4 corners of the city. So then, now guess what though? You feel like you owe me a favor.
Yep, I do.
You owe me a favor. I did this for you. I didn't have to do this for you. And now when you come into town, hey man, I'm linked in. I'm linked in with the boss around here. You know what I'm saying? These niggas coming around. So now he just foot in the door in all kind of ways. You feel what I'm saying?
See, now that's why his statement is fucked up, because when he was on $1 Million Worth of Game, my nigga said, just because you with her don't mean you with her. People try to wear the jacket, like they wear Nike, you know what I'm saying? Does that mean I got to go to the CEO of Nike and put it on him if somebody kills somebody in Nike? It's like, nah, motherfucker. You are pushing people to fuck with you. You're forcing motherfuckers to fuck with you. So this is on you.
Dude, it's genius.
It is genius.
But it's grimy.
But it'll blow back on them like this type of shit right here. You'll have your sons follow behind you and think that they're doing the same thing that you're doing and building connections and relationships. And I mean, we're being honest about the situation. This nigga already put the information out there. There's police reports and all this shit. The person that supposedly killed Offset, or was the person that shot the gun that killed Offset, that person was clearly the shooter in they camp. Mm-hmm. He wasn't the guy that was the artist or the entertainer or the buyer. You know what I'm saying? He was the designated shooter. This is the guy that when shit goes down, he starts busting first. And if shit goes down, he got to take the fall for it. So that's why you hear in that interview, J Prince talking about that guy and saying certain shit just to try to separate himself from it. But at the same time, defending him. Because that's exactly what he at the same time, he's talking about this motherfucker did this and blah blah blah, and he wasn't supposed this at the same time talking about the dude on the other end who was with Quavo and them, who started the whole shit, and basically saying this is self-defense. And the reason why he's saying it's self-defense, AP, is because there was, I don't know if you noticed, but there was an anonymous person who bailed that man out for $1 million, who was a quote-unquote concerned citizen. I guess
it ain't a concerned citizen with $1 million that's worried about fucking takeoff. You know what I'm saying? Not a motherfucking soul,
bruh.
Not
not even just takeoff, but the nigga who did it.
First of all, that nigga got to make it back to court. Good luck finding this nigga. He got to make it back to court, which he may never make it back to court.
I mean, them niggas supposedly already had him halfway out the country until the cops got him. He had the passport. He was already about to skip town and shit. They was like, hold up. And as soon as he got locked up, that anonymous concerned citizen was like, nope, here's $1 million. Get this nigga out. They wasn't taking no chances for nobody to say nothing, to incriminate them, to talk anything.
I don't want to see the fall of jprince. I'm gonna say that right now. I don't want to see the fall of jprince, but I do feel like either this is all a staged bullshit show, and like we really are just watching, fucking like scripted like this world is scripted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or are we watching niggas who been on top so long that they not seeing clearly? Because when you a street nigga and everything you done been working, who can tell you to change? Everything been working for this nigga his whole life.
Right.
How can you tell him not to do what he doing? Everybody that was even somewhat competition, that they done fell already. But this another thing. Real niggas see that shit and be like, man, fuck you. I ain't checking in shit. You get what I'm saying? But we don't hear the stories of the niggas that told him to suck his dick a long time ago. You get what I'm saying? You hear the stories of the nigga who bowed down and kissed the ring. I'm sure there was plenty niggas who was like, man, check in, nigga. Get your ass out of my face. You got
what he tried to say too. He tried to say that in an interview. He was like, what I look like trying to have somebody check in? He was like, real niggas ain't going for that anyway.
He right.
Yeah.
Bro, let me explain extortion to niggas that don't know. You don't extort the strong, motherfucker. You extort the weak.
And what
the fuck you think this is?
The rap game are not the niggas that they say they are in the streets, so it'll be extremely like he said it wasn't no money in it. Are you fucking kidding me?
Bro, you don't think they wasn't going up to Tekashi like, give me 5 bands.
They tried to strong arm him when he came.
They been strong arming him. Like, dog, give me 5 bands real quick. He like, huh, what for? Man, stop acting like that, man. Give me 5 bands.
So,
okay, all right.
You heard that story.
I gotta go get it.
Academics told a story about how 6ix9ine, back when he was, before the whole snitch shit happened, he went to try to perform in Houston. He was supposed to get up with jprince Jr. and them niggas. He never did. They felt disrespected by it. And when he was supposed to go perform at a club later that night in Houston, them niggas was there. They got on stage, took the fucking microphone, and was like, yeah, where's 6ix9ine at? And 6ix9ine ended up not performing.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me you motherfuckers don't be out here on no bitch shit?
Tell them to do that to they equals.
Come on now.
And see how that'll go. Do that to Boosie.
Man.
Do that to motherfucking, do it to
Gucci, nigga.
Do it to Gucci. Do it to P. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, shit.
That's just not happening.
Hell no, it ain't happening. But the same thing with Suge when he was out. Suge had the same reputation, but there was a lot of people that wasn't going. It was a lot of niggas that told Suge, suck my dick, nigga. I ain't doing shit.
And there was a lot of niggas that
and all they do is they go away. They like, all right, well, that shit ain't work. Let's go extort these niggas over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't really nothing to it.
They prey on the weak.
That's the game. That's the name of the game, bro. But like I said, they also did a good job of making themselves look like them niggas. Like I told you, if I take your chain and I call you and say, hey, I got your chain, you owe me and I'm the man to you.
That shit is hilarious to me, bro. I don't care what nobody said. That shit is so fucking funny.
Let's say you stole the bitch money. Let's say a bitch you fuck with got $5,000 tax money in all hundreds, and you take it. Then you go cash it out and get all 20s, and then you like, here, man. I heard what happened. I heard niggas stole your money. Here go 2,000.
Yeah,
but it's all 20s. Now you came up $3,000. And you gave her 2 G's that you look innocent because you look, I didn't take her money, but I'm going to help my baby girl out. Here go 2 stacks to get you back right. Them niggas some bums for taking your money like that. I got 3 G's off this bitch, right. But I gave her some money back. Still, still looking like it wasn't my, you know what I'm saying? Right. I'm just saying the finesse, dog, you can't push shit past a motherfucking person, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck who it is.
That's that.
I know you think like, how the fuck you think of some shit like that? I seen every goddamn hustle known to fucking man. Probably.
That was a little intricate. I was like, all right.
But it's simple.
It is.
Think about it. I done took this bitch hundreds
because in their mind they don't see it coming.
And she thinking like, this nigga, man, how the fuck he took? I don't know who else was here. I was like, I don't know, but check your people. If you need some money to get right to you straight, I agree. Come to the bank with me. Here go 2K here.
It's just like the niggas that be in the inbox talking about I can turn your 1K or your 100 in the 1K or your 200 in the 2K type shit.
And if you send it, motherfucker, that's on you. That's on you.
That shit is over, nigga. Your shit go.
Look, man, we ain't gonna stay on this, man. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all didn't know we got a short show tonight. Homie in the city, he having a good time. We not gonna keep him all night. You got anything else you wanted to add on that shit? Let me just close off with my point about this jprince situation and the takeoff Offset, Quavo, Wack 100, Hassan Campbell, Charleston White, and everybody else that got an opinion about it. jprince would do probably better being quiet. That's what made him so mysterious all these years. We didn't hear a lot from him. He should just go back to that. His son been out here moving soft and like a goofy anyway, simply because we know he's the child of a millionaire. They off top don't get the same respect because they can't live off their daddy rep. No nigga in the street give a fuck about who your daddy is. And no nigga in the street give a fuck about who your daddy is for real. Because just let me say this too. The old niggas, once the new niggas take the block, let an old nigga come try to tell them how to move out there.
Right.
Get your ass out of here, nigga. You in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I'm just saying, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. And with Charleston, Hassan, all them, they've been wanting to smoke forever. So if they don't get none, and I'm not even wishing that they do, but if they don't get no smoke, it's over for the mob tie niggas.
Nah, it is. And I
don't want to hear shit.
They're being discredited day by day. That's what the fuck is going on. I mean, it's like you said, it's not to discredit what they did in the past, but now it's like the younger generation, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about what you did back in the 80s or 90s or early 2000s. It's over for that shit.
That's a damn fact. hey, what's the poll results before we get out of here, and then we can end the show?
I can't see it. Let's see.
All right, I'm finna look right now. Hold up. I gotta go to a whole nother channel, dog. Hold on.
Oh no, you good. You good.
Oh, okay.
Take the.
Just grab my business. I don't know where.
All right, here they go, bro. Outside is winning with 28%. Car 24%. Outside, nigga, outside, man. It don't matter where you at, dog. Outside, turn up. It don't matter where you. If you just been a bitch behind the building, that should be lit, nigga.
Damn, the breeze of the air.
At the park, under the bleachers, nigga. On the blanket, over the car. You know what I'm saying? Open the car door, have her poke her ass out the car, nigga. All that be turned up, nigga. Hotel 24. Hotel and car is even with 24%, and the couch 22%. All right, we're gonna close the poll and we're gonna get up out of here. That was 45 votes that did that. So
good shit.
Y'all, sorry for the short show. Next week we'll go long form. And other than that, y'all support, show love. Shout out to the homie Blackk G. Can't wait for you to get back. And we up out of here. Peace.
Peace.